Hello and welcome to this quick start guide to using Brill Online Reference Works at the Mardigan Library at the University of Michigan Dearborn. I am your social sciences librarian, T. Gorblich, and if you have any questions about utilizing this database or any of the other databases that the library subscribes to, please feel free to contact me at my contact information that is now on the screen. So let's go ahead and get into the Brill Online Reference Works database at the Mardigan Library. And as with all of the databases that we've taken a look at in the Quick Start series, in order to access this particular database, you have to be at the library's homepage. And the library's URL is at the top of the screen once again. And once you arrive at the library's homepage, you can then proceed into the databases section. And then we are going to once again go into the history section and look for the database that we want to search through. So again, we are looking for history, and you are going to once again see all of the history databases that are available at the University of Michigan Dearborn. And we're going to scroll and look for the Brill database. And this should be closer to the top because it does start with the letter B, but once again, you're seeing the number of databases that the library has available to you. So we will eventually get to Brill, and we are looking to go into Brill Online Reference Works, not the Brill Online Primary Sources. This is something that you'll be able to use, of course, depending on the topics that you're looking into, but we are going to focus on the Brill Online Reference Works because there are a number of Middle East materials that we'll be able to look through. Okay, so we just simply go ahead and click on Brill Online, and we will be able to then proceed into this database. Now we are in the Brill Online Reference Works database. Now, maybe the first question you're asking yourself is, why are you in this particular database? Well, this particular database houses some really quality reference works that cover the Middle East and Islamic studies topics. And it is not always a wise decision just to go into the free internet to look for information on whatever topic it is that you're looking into. These reference works have articles or entries that are written by experts in the particular areas of study. Okay, so why not take advantage of some high quality reference materials to find information to get you started on a particular topic. And in this case, we again are concerned about the Middle East and Islamic studies, and there are particular publications that you're going to want to look through. The great thing about Brill Online Reference Works is that it does cover a lot of different areas, okay? But we are focused on the Middle East and Islamic studies, and that's what we're going to take a look at. Now, this is where it kind of gets a little tricky. Because I clicked on Middle East and Islamic studies, one would think I would be searching through exclusively those titles under that subject from that point forward. But that's not the case. What you would be doing if you searched in this search window here is you would be searching through all of the titles that are available in this particular database. And that's not at all what we want to do. So what you'll need to do at this point, if you want to search through just the Middle East and Islamic studies titles only, you click where it says Advanced Search, and then you're going to be able to go down here where it says within the subject, you'll then indicate Middle East and Islamic studies, and then when you search for material, you'll now be searching for material within just those titles within the Middle East and Islamic studies area. Okay, so that's a little bit of a misleading part of this particular database, but you should now be able to work through that. All right, now we don't really want to search through all of the Middle East and Islamic studies titles, though. We only want to search through 2 specific titles, and we're going to do that one at a time. Now, in order to get back to the Middle East and Islamic studies page, where you can see all of the titles, just go ahead and click on the back arrow, and we'll get back to the section where you'll be able to see all of the titles that are included in the Middle East and Islamic Studies section. Now, in order to select a particular title to search through, you just simply need to scroll through this list and click on the particular title. And we are going to take a look at the Encyclopedia of Islam 3, and then also the Encyclopedia of Women and Islamic Cultures. Now, as far as the Encyclopedia of Islam 3 goes, you can actually search through the Encyclopedia of Islam 2nd edition as well as the 1st edition. However, the Encyclopedia of Islam 3 has updates of the topics that are within the encyclopedia, plus they have new entries. So it would probably be best to search through the Encyclopedia of Islam 3. So if you want to search through this particular publication, just click where it says Encyclopedia of Islam 3, and then we're going to go to that page, and then we'll be able to search through this particular publication. It's really that simple. Now, if you want to browse through the new articles, then you can click on the various articles and go right into those entries. If you want to search for an entry that is in the publication or has been in the publication, then you just type in your topic and then click on search. So for instance, if we want to look for information on Yasser Arafat, we can of course do that by plugging in the individual's name and then clicking on search. And of course, in this case, I've spelled it incorrectly with respect to how it is used within this particular publication. And the database will work with you and give you alternate spellings for the topics that you're plugging in. Okay, and in this case, it indicates that we should have used Arafat Yasser, which the Yasser part is spelled differently than it is in other places on the internet or in search tools that you might have seen. So if we want to look at this particular entry, we just click on the link and we are going to be in that entry. Okay, it is not an extremely lengthy entry, but it will certainly give you good quality information on this particular individual. And then another thing that is important about encyclopedias is simply the bibliography that might be included. So we do have a brief bibliography for this particular individual, not as lengthy as maybe you might want it to be, but it can provide additional information, of course. And then, of course, we have how we can cite this particular page if you're going to use it. Now, again, this information is only a starting point. This is where you're going to find quality information on whatever topic that you're looking into. So now, if we want to search through another publication, we can just click on the back arrow and get back to our list of publications that are within this subject area, and then we can make further selections. In this case, we're going to go into the Encyclopedia of Women and Islamic Cultures. And it is really that simple in terms of going into one publication to the next. However, I will caution you, though, to make sure that when you're doing searches like this, to always make sure that you are in the publication that you want to be in, okay? Because different publications talk about topics differently. So you just want to make sure that the entry that you're reviewing or reading is actually from, for instance, in this case, the Encyclopedia of Women and Islamic Cultures, okay? So just double check to make sure that whatever entry that you're looking at is from the publication that you want it to be from, okay? So I will leave it to you to search through the Encyclopedia of Women and Islamic Cultures and any of the other publications within this area, within this particular database. This has been a quick start guide to using Brill Online Reference Works at the Mardigian Library at the University of Michigan Dearborn. Thank you for viewing this quick start guide, and I hope it was useful. However, if you have any further questions about this particular database or any of the databases that the library subscribes to, please feel free to contact me at the contact information that is listed on the screen. Thank you and happy researching.